Hi everyone! So how do they feel for you? The person you tuned into this video for, how do they feel? We've got options 1, 2, and 3 from left to right. The stone on top, peacock ore on the left, solar plexus stone in the middle, and black tourmaline on the right. So pause the video if you need more time, and the timestamps are in the description box below. Use your intuition to pick. Just like to thank everybody who has tuned in, as well as those of you who have subscribed to my channel, especially the ones who have been subscribed to me for a while. You're the real MVP. Appreciate it. And let's get started with option 1. Welcome option 1. Thanks for tuning in for your weekly What Are Their Feelings For You reading. So what are their feelings for you, the person that you came to this reading for? Let's go ahead and think about your person. I have the tarot cards pre-shuffled. I'm going to lay those out, and then we will draw oracle cards and some notes from your beloved towards the end of the reading. So the first card that come out for you, option 1, is the High Priestess. So that is Pisces moon energy. For some, it's Cancer as well. I'm just going to go ahead and lay out all the cards first. And then we've got the Ace of Wands, which is fire sign energy. So your person could be feeling, passionate towards you. Definitely they're feeling passionate towards you. They could be feeling secretive towards you, or that you're being secretive, but let's see. And then we've got the World card. Okay. So let's look. Your person. Yes, they definitely think, option 1, they think that you're sexy and mysterious, okay? High Priestess is a sexy and mysterious energy. And, regardless of your gender, they're feeling like you're mysterious, maybe that you're keeping a secret, but either way, they're intrigued by you. They're just very intrigued by you, and they want to know more about you, okay? They feel, also I'm getting they feel an otherworldly connection to you. Okay, this is a spiritual card. You might know a lot about spiritual topics, but even if, you don't really, it's this energy of the connection between the two of you. It feels like an otherworldly connection to them, a bond that they really can't articulate, okay? As I'm trying to articulate it, I'm having a difficult time articulating it, other than to say that it's a spiritual connection or an otherworldly connection. If they've been quiet lately, I feel like they're observing you from afar. And there could be something modest or innocent about them. I'm getting more so that it's about you, viewer, but this is a general reading, so if it's vice versa, flip it around. But this card represents, modesty and innocence in a way. So I feel like a lot of you, there is something modest or innocent about you that they really like as well. So some of them, I feel like some of them may have regrets over an emotional loss in your connection, but they, if there has been a loss or an ending in this connection, or if you're in no contact with this person, I feel that they do want to get back in touch. They do want to reconnect, and they do want a new start with you with the Ace of Wands, which is the card of passionate new beginning. Okay, so the beginning of a new project. And a new beginning, basically. So I get, for most of you, there was a break in this connection, leaving somebody feeling hurt, or someone still hurting over a past betrayal, okay? But your person is ready to jump your bones, basically. Your person is ready to jump your bones, option 1. You really turn them on, and they are hot and bothered over you. And for some of you, by bothered, I mean some of them are agitated with you, like annoyed with you, especially if you were the one who hurt, betrayed, or tried to end this connection, or ended this connection. Others of you, your person is annoyed if you, how do I put this? Others of you, your person is annoyed if you ever turn them on and then refuse them sex, okay? For an odd few, this person may even have took your virginity and then skipped out on you. And if that's the case, I'm sorry about that. But virginity or not, they could feel that they've conquered you in that way, okay? Or they want to conquer you in this way. They want to yeah, they want to conquer you. You have gotten them hot and bothered. They have passion for you and they want to conquer you in that way if they haven't already, okay? And with the World card here, that is number 21, so that's a 3. That can have resonance. High Priestess is 2, that could have resonance. I do feel the emotions in this connection, the caring between the two of you, but also the conflict over the caring, as someone is thinking about only themselves at present. This person, you know, with the World card, this person can't move on, okay? I feel like the universe is trying to move this connection, you know, forward, move you guys both on your individual journeys to the next level, to complete this journey so you can begin a new one. But I feel like your person, they can't really move on, and in part this is because they have so many unanswered questions about you. High Priestess, like I said, is intriguing and mysterious, okay? And they have unanswered questions, so whoever can't move on in this connection, and you'll know, you know, based on your own situation, you should have a pretty good idea if that's you, them, or both. But I'm getting for a lot of you, it's your person. They can't move on because they have unanswered questions about you, and they need some sort of conclusion with you, whether that means getting back together with you or taking this to the next level or not. They just need more information. They have unanswered questions. And if you're in a relationship with this person, you know, they want to take it to the next level. The World card is the best card in the deck. It talks about taking things to the next level, graduating it, leveling up, basically, coming full circle. And it's a card of fulfillment and completion and success. And I feel like your person feels like having this with you, especially if you guys have had or are in a current relationship together. But if not, you know, I feel this person appreciates your history together, and that many of you who have been through a lot with this person, but you know, some of them are open to moving on without you, or maybe this is you, you're open to moving on without them, right? Just depending on, you know, how they feel about you and what they intend to do about it. So I'm going to use the emotional barometer because I like to use that in these readings. So go ahead and think about your person. We'll get some more emotions from them. How does option 1's person feel about them? Happy. So generally, this person feels happy. They feel happy towards you. When they think about you, it makes them happy, which is good news because it means that you know, their intentions for you are more on the positive side, and the likelihood that they want to move this thing forward, you know, as a couple together, it is higher, you know, because you do make them happy than it would be otherwise. So now I'm going to I like to sometimes pull the cards out that come with the emotional barometer because they're very insightful and in-depth, but for lack of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip that this time and pull some oracle cards for you. So we're going to do the romance angels first. So if this reading is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like the reading, please do subscribe to the channel and or hit the like button. And thank you, those of you who are subscribed to my channel and who have been subscribed to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. So angel spirits and guides for those who've chosen option 1. Can we get clarification on this reading from the romance angels, please? Regarding how does their person feel for them? That was fast. Honeymoon. Enjoyed the bliss of holiday time together. So this person could be thinking about taking you on a trip, traveling around the world, seeing the world together, okay? They could be, yeah, thinking that the next step in this journey or in this connection would be for you guys to go away together. And I feel like this is a way that they can lower your walls and discover some of your secrets. So regardless of the reason why they might want to do this, it's a very good omen, right? And it can talk about, you know, seeing a future with you, seeing this becoming something that turns into a marriage, followed by a honeymoon, and a time when you guys can share your happiness with one another. You can have that passion. You can move away from any troubling times that you're experiencing, you know, currently, and move towards, you know, move towards a better time. So, you know, there is a holiday with the 4th of July here in the United States. Maybe they're wanting to get away with you for that, or they have gotten away with, you know, with you for that. But either way, this is how your person's perceiving this, wanting to move things from choppy waters to calmer waters, seeing a future with you, and thinking that you guys would probably enjoy traveling with one another. And we've got getting to know each other at the bottom of the deck. So that just backs up what I said about them wanting to get to know you better, get some answers to some of their questions. You know, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is a way in which you guys can deepen your bond, okay? And next we will get messages of love from the, clarification guidance from the messages of love oracle cards. Angel spirits and guides for those who have chosen option 1. We get clarification on this reading for them, regarding how their person feels for them. That one wanted to come out. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So this person wants you to know that they feel like you can be completely open with them. And if they're the ones that are more secretive, more mysterious, then they feel like you are the kind of person that they can be more vulnerable and open with, okay? So they're thinking about being vulnerable, which is a good sign. And creating the circumstances in the situation, in this connection, perhaps through travel or some other scenario where you guys can get together and I'm hearing let your guards down and just enjoy each other's company and get to know each other better and be more vulnerable with one another, okay? More clarification and guidance on this reading for option 1. How does a person feel for them? Is there anything else? How the person feels for them? Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So in order to move up to the next level in this relationship, then there's some forgiveness that's needed. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Passion card. Try something you've never done before. So it could be that, you know, some of you were vulnerable with this person. Maybe you did go to bed with this person and they treated it like a conquest. And then you didn't hear from them, or you haven't heard from them since. In order to move this forward, the cards are saying forgiveness is needed here, something related to vulnerability and passion. But just take it how it resonates, okay? Apply it to your situation. I feel like you probably know what that's referring to. You know, I did mention a hurt and betrayal that occurred in this connection, and it was probably around, you know, the Ace of Wands passion energy, unfortunately. So, but going forward, you know, your person does want to take a trip with you and get to know you better. So for the most part, and beneath the forgiveness and the Passion card was a second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. This person feels that this relationship deserves a second chance if they betrayed you or hurt you in any way, okay? And even if you betrayed and hurt them in any way. But I don't feel that's the case. They more or less feel positive, optimistic, you know, hopeful and warm and happy towards you. So it's likely they're needing your forgiveness. So let's get some notes from your person, from my notes from your beloved cards. Angel spirits and guides for those who tuned in for option 1. How does a person feel for them, and what would their person say to them right now? If they were here right now, what would they say? I compensate for my abandonment issues by doing it first. So yeah, it's likely this person ghosted you or didn't return your message or your phone call after an intimate moment, or after a period of spending time together where you felt like it was really going somewhere, and then they got distant or remote on you. But you know, they do I feel like they do sense, like I said, the depth of the connection, that there is more to it than meets the eye, and they're letting you know that they do have some abandonment issues. And so if they rejected you in any way, it's not really personal, it's more to do with their own issues, okay? What else would this person say? To option 1. Everything I do it with you in mind. This person does have you, heavily on their mind. They're saying, whatever it is they are doing, in their life, they are thinking about you. What you would think about it, what your reaction would be. Yeah. There are too many obstacles right now. So there are some obstacles, and there is some obstacles still in this connection, forgiveness being one of them. I feel like your person is going through something pretty major. Maybe not just in this connection, but perhaps like if it ended, if there's been an ending or betrayal or hurt, something like really major. If this relationship has ended, I feel like this person is viewing, the circumstances around that ending as kind of insurmountable, obstacles, and they wish that they could go back and do things differently. But at the bottom of the deck we have, you are my match in every way. They certainly do have, regrets about anything they did wrong against you, and they are wanting, your forgiveness, okay? So let's get a love oracle card as well. Clarification on this reading as to how option 1 person feels for them. Strategy. So have a game plan, implement daily routines that support your goals, be clear about your desires. So yeah, this person is planning on a way to get back in contact with you, a way to get to know you better, a way to move this thing forward, one way or another. They have some unanswered questions, and I feel like they are sorry, and they want to express that they're sorry. I do think that most of them want a future with you. They want not only your forgiveness, but to be able to move this forward. And so I think they're just trying to figure out, how to do that. First of all, how to get your forgiveness, and how to get you back if you guys are broken up, or if they ghosted you, how to win you over. And so they are strategizing. Okay. And let's see. No. And I think I'm going to get charms for you. I wasn't going to do that, but I think I will. Let's go ahead and get some charms. First, we'll get letters for option 1. So these letters might be in somebody's name, or if they create a word. We don't have many letters today. We've got H, Q, A, and M. And then a couple more. We've got E and O. So go ahead and apply those letters, make whatever words that you'd like to make with those. They could be initials for somebody in question in this reading. And for charms, get some charms here. For option 1, how does a person feel for them? Be beautiful. Your person thinks you're beautiful. Also, they are saying to be you. Just be yourself. Transformation. We've got the butterfly, which is a symbol of transformation, wanting a change, needing a change in this relationship to transform something. A change for the better. We've got the tulip here. So tulip, for me, is a symbol of beauty and optimism. and hope, as it's a symbol of spring, which is about new beginnings. They're wanting a new beginning with you, a healing of a broken heart perhaps. You've got the dog charms. This person is wanting to be faithful to you, be loyal to you, be a friend to you, okay? They want to know you as a person and as a friend. I feel like they don't feel like they know you that well on that level, or that they could know you better. And then we've got the moon, crescent moon with a blue crown and an angel wing, okay? So this is sort of symbolic of what I was saying about them viewing you as somewhat like pure or innocent in some way. Also, that could represent the signs of Cancer or Pisces, or an air sign with that angel wing. And seeing you sort of somewhat as like regal or like royalty, or at least to them you are, right? I think you, you know, you lift their spirit, you make them happy. I feel like they just want to do the same for you. And then we've got my precious indifferent creature. So somebody here is being cool. I feel like you're being cool towards this person. Or at least they're perceiving you this way, because if you're the high priestess, whoever the high priestess is representing, they could have a detached romantic style. Yeah, so their attachment style could be a little bit more detached, and of course this only makes the other person more crazy for them. Maybe it's sort of this like hard to get energy, although I don't feel like it's being done purposely. I feel like somebody, if it's you, you know, you've pulled back your energy, or you're being more private. Maybe you're a naturally more private person, but if this person's hurt you, then obviously that would be the reason why you're keeping more to yourself from this person. And if you're doing that, that's just making them want you more. So what I have for you, option one, I'm going to take this to the extended, where I'm going to pull some more tarot cards, more messages cards, and oracle cards. So if you'd like to follow me over there, please do so. And if not, that's cool too. Just like, share, and subscribe to support my channel if you would. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome, option two. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope everybody's doing really well. So it is their feelings for you day. How does your person feel for you, the person you came to this reading for? So I have the tarot cards pre-shuffled, and then I will pull oracle cards and notes from your beloved towards the end. Also, I'm going to use my emotional barometer. And yeah, let's get started. So the first card out was the Ace of Cups. Beautiful Ace of Cups, washed out by the light as usual. Sorry about that. The water sign energy, okay? So what is this saying? This is saying, well, let me lay down all the cards here, okay? We've got the Eight of Cups, more water sign energy. And it's interesting if you see this Ace of Cups here is shown here in the sky in this particular deck of cards. This person is moving towards that Ace of Cups. Unfortunately, they're walking away from it. So, you know, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. This person's leaving behind something to go after something that they already had. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a card of oppression, hard work. So whatever they went after, they were going from the Eight of Cups towards the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, sort of a very individualistic sort of wish fulfillment, but wish fulfillment nonetheless. And after that comes the Ten of Cups, which is total emotional fulfillment. Well, they got a 10 all right. They got a 10, but it wasn't the Ten of Cups. It was the Ten of Wands. This is interesting. So fire sign energy. So let's see. Okay, so you could have offered this person your love, but I'm getting that this person was still messed up from a previous heartbreak, so they decided to check for greener pastures, you know, which is what I was saying before. They decided to check for greener pastures, which, you know, was really just self-sabotage on this person's part, okay? Because, I mean, that's clear. You've got the Ace of Cups here, Ace of Cups is a beautiful card because it represents a beautiful feeling. It represents an overflowing of emotions, overflowing of love. We've got the peace dove here. We've got these little pink lilies in the water. I mean, it's really lovely, everything that it represents, right? But this person, made a decision. They had options, and they decided to choose a different option. And that option from afar looked like the cup that they were leaving behind. And they said, oh, that is the missing cup to my happiness, to my being able to, maybe they thought they could have this Ace of Cups, have their cake and eat it too. They thought they could have this Ace of Cups, all of this overflowing emotion and love. All of the benefits, I'm hearing the benefits that go with it, but also still be able to be pretty single, act like a single person, be more individual, be kind of selfish and kind of smug in their wealth and their riches and in their abundance, whereas with you they maybe felt that they wouldn't be able to be that way, because a Nine of Cups, which comes after the Eight of Cups, is about someone who is on their own. They have a lot of abundance, they have a lot to share, but they don't necessarily have to share, So this is the kind of person that we're dealing with and that we're seeing in the cards, and this is what they were thinking when they moved on from you. But yeah, they decided to do that, and it is self-sabotage on their part, and I feel like it's self-sabotage. I think they probably feel that way now too. So they ended up in a situation that is much more oppressive and hard. And even so, the new situation that they're in, allows them to overwork. This person could be a workaholic. They could feel like you're hardworking as well. Maybe this is one of the things you guys have in common, but I feel this person wants to overwork because, that helps them work out their demons. This person has considerable demons. And, again, probably to do with heartbreak in their past. A lot of emotional issues I'm getting. And working allows them to stay cold and detached from their emotions and the risk of getting hurt again. So this is the case, hurt people, and this person hurt you. So I do get that they still have a lot of feelings for you, option 2. And you probably do for them as well, okay? This person could have been emotionally open with you, more so than they had been with other people in the past, or more so than they had been in a long time. I feel like they feel like that you're someone that they can be emotionally open with, if they wanted to. But it's like they dipped their toe in and was like, nope, this ain't for me, and ran away. Metaphorically speaking, okay? It's a general reading, so just take what resonates. So whether this connection is new or old, because sometimes aces can represent a new connection, but regardless, you still give this person butterflies and anxious feelings. The amount of emotion that you create within this person gives them butterflies and anxious feelings. And you still do that, I feel, because they still have feelings for you. And I think this person has cried over you and over the fact that they sabotaged this connection because, they know the amount of love that exists between you two. But all these feelings are just very draining or overwhelming for them. And it makes them sad too because, and you probably don't know this is not something they would advertise. This would be something that they did behind closed doors if they're crying about you, feeling terrible about this, about sabotaging this connection. It's, in part because they know that it's their wounding. They let their demons win. And they know that. And so how does your person feel? They feel like they quit on you. They feel like they quit on you. And they have a heavy heart about it. But they just weren't at peace with those feelings, with all of these feelings that you conjured up within them, made them feel. they were not at peace with that. And so they don't want anyone to worry about them, though. I'm revealing their secrets about how hurt they actually, were over the fact that they made a mistake, walked away, or that they feel a lot of regret or remorse, for walking away, and they feel badly. However, not that you would feel sorry for them because it's their own fault, but it's this energy here, like, don't feel sorry for me, don't feel bad about me, and don't worry about me, because they prefer to take on their issues and their problems on their own. Part of getting close to you, what it did was reveal the demons they still have to work out. And so that's what they're doing, in their own way. And they put too much, onto their plate so that they can avoid emotional relationships. So even if this person is with somebody else, it's not it doesn't have the depth of emotion or the bond or the connection that you two share, because your person can't handle that. So they would be with someone in a situationship, or someone who would allow them to go into their cave a lot, not require as much of them emotionally, right? Somebody that makes sense on paper, but not necessarily their true love, okay? Yeah, your person's really throwing themselves into their work. So that's what they're doing. So I'm going to use the emotional barometer to see how your person feels for you. For option 2, angel, spirits, and guides, how does this person feel for them? Landed on the brown. That's going to be hard for you to see. They feel ugly. Yeah, like I said, this person feels like they quit on you, and I feel that they have cried over that. I feel they have felt really badly about it, and they still feel really badly about it because they know that they let their demons win. And if they're not taking care of themselves, if they're throwing themselves into their work and overworking because they're trying to exercise those demons, they're probably not taking very good care of themselves, and so it might show. Like if you've seen this person recently, you might notice that it looks like they're not taking as good of care of themselves. But regardless how it looks on the outside, they feel ugly on the inside. So let's get some more cards here. Clarification from Messages of Love Oracle cards. So this reading is resonating. Please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like it, please hit the like button. Thank you to those of you who have stayed subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate that. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you do that, you can get notifications when I upload my next video, which is looking like the next video will be, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Somebody wanted something on new love. So I'll be doing that next week for sure. I just don't know if that's going to be the next one. So for option 2, how does this person feel for the viewer, for those who are watching? What does this person feel? And clarify this reading. How does this person feel for option 2? Go slow. Okay. So this says take time to get to know each other. Maybe this person felt like you guys went too fast. You connected too quickly emotionally, and they needed it to go a lot slower, because this person is not good at dealing with their emotions. It's not their favorite thing to do, to say the least. And so maybe you expressed your emotions too quickly, too early in the connection, or you expressed a depth of emotion that was what this person would consider excessive for the amount of time you were seeing each other, or for the stage you were at in the relationship. But just take what resonates, and if it doesn't fit, that message isn't for you. A lot of people watch this, so just take what fits. And of course, energies could be vice versa. Maybe your person felt that they went too fast in some way, and now they're saying, that you guys need to, go slow and take your time to get to know each other. Soulmate, and I knew this. I'm glad this came out. Your soulmate accepts, loves, and respects you unconditionally. So I feel like with this Ace of Cups and the Soulmate card, you know, soulmates remember each other from previous lives, and so when they move too fast, they get too close too quickly, or express feelings too quickly, it's often because they know each other on a deep level from previous lifetimes. And unfortunately, it takes the human ego and your personality in this lifetime a little bit longer to catch up sometimes, especially when you're dealing with somebody who's not comfortable with their feelings, and or not comfortable with such strong feelings. So I feel like that's what's happened here. Get one more card of clarification on this reading for option 2. How does our person feel? How does option 2's person feel, please? Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So this person is they're secretly yearning for you, okay? I'm going to get messages from my notes from your beloved deck. What would option 2's person say to them if they were here right now? I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what others think of me. Yeah, so this person, you know, might not have felt like they had enough, especially if they're a masculine, that love was not enough to make them feel successful. They need to go off and find their wish fulfillment, which is 9, which is about abundance, material abundance, as well as, you know, I mean, the person on the 9 of Cups card is a dude at the bar with a bunch of drinks around him. So this person wants to be the big daddy on campus, the big mommy on campus, or whatever, a big shot. And this is why they work so hard. This is what I'm getting. So this is part of the reason they walked away too. Feeling like they hadn't accomplished enough. You are simple, like quantum physics, okay? So this came out in the first reading, option 1, and as is often the case, there is a thread between my readings usually, so if you want to watch option 1, feel free to. So your person's, it's because you are such an emotional person. I'm getting, especially if you're water sign or have it heavy in your chart, but regardless, the amount of emotions that you generate in this person and that I see in this connection, pretty much from the beginning or the start of the connection, that is very complicated for your person to deal with. So that's why they're kind of teasing you there, saying you're simple, like quantum physics, which obviously is not simple. I want to hear from you. Please call me. They want to hear from you, option 2. So it's up to you if you want to do that or not. I'm going to get a card from the Love Oracle. For option 2, how does this person feel about them? Clarification and guidance on how this person feels about them. The Other, an admirer from afar, a fork in the road, option, interested, another or other man or woman. So yeah, for some of you, this person, you know, chose another option or moved towards another option. Like I said before, something that was easier. Okay, I have to say this movie that came into my head that relates to this, The Way We Were, with Barbara Streisand and Robert Redford. It's an old movie, but it's good and it fits perfectly because, and it's referenced in Sex and the City as well, because this person chose a simple girl. Okay, instead of the Katie girl with the wild curly hair who was his soulmate, he went with the girl with the straight plain hair. It's metaphorical. Yeah. So check that out if you're drawn to. That explains what happened in this connection for some of you. It's going to resonate for someone. But also I feel like this is saying, you know, this person is admiring you from afar. And didn't we see that? Yeah, the longing card. Someone is secretly yearning for you. This person is admiring you from afar, whether they're with someone else or not. And they could be at a fork in the road. And if you were to call them, for some of you, if you were to call them, or if the universe were to step in and to sort of redirect them in a really tangible way towards you, it really could steer them back towards you in a way, you know, that results in you guys reconnecting. And so this person is very interested in you, okay? And some of you might have somebody else you're involved with as well. And if that's the case, you know, they're interested in you regardless if you're with someone else. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got cheers, new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, happiness. Okay? And so this brings to mind, you know, what I said about this person walking towards their 9 of cups and the guy in the bar with all the cups. This might be where they met someone else. This might be where you met originally. You guys could be coming on the anniversary of your meeting, or some other milestone. But I feel like there is a strong possibility some of you could be running into this person, maybe during some of these 4th of July events that's going on in the United States, or some other event, celebration this summer, perhaps. And you know, the main takeaway from this card is a new beginning, and the longing and the desire from this person to have a new beginning with you. But again, they find that very burdensome because of the amount of emotion you inspire within them in this connection. So I think that is it for cards. I'm going to take it over the extended, but first I'm going to pull some charms. Get some charms for option 2 regarding how their person feels for them. And letters. I didn't mean to pull the letters yet. We've got me. Okay. M-E. So that could be initials for something or someone. This person is saying, you know, they're saying hi, I guess. Also, I feel like with this amounting to number 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, stability. This person could be working on their stability. We've got the rose quartz, which is a sweet symbol of love, especially self-love, and it does encourage you to, you know, open your heart and ground yourself, but see the good in yourself and others. Then we've got the googly eyes, so this person is watching you, more validation that this person's watching you from afar. We've got Santa Claus here, so Christmas time might have significance, might be a birthday around that time, or you guys will have some, maybe you're going to be spending this coming Christmas together, who knows. We've got live here. And we've got the penguin and a green stone inside the penguin here. Green is for heart chakra, and penguins mate for life. And since this came out, I'm going to take this card off the bottom of the deck. I wasn't going to say anything because I wasn't sure. Now I am. That for some of you, this is your twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. And we've got number 25, the 25th. The 25th of the month could have resonance. And that breaks down to 7. So in numerology, that could be in your charts. It's a spiritual number, validating the spiritual nature of the connection. And it's a lucky number too. 7 is a lucky number. Let's get some more tiles here. So we've got M-E, S-U, SUV. You guys have the same kind of SUV vehicle or something. SUVB, sub, bus. those. So go ahead and pause the video if you need more time to put those words together. There might be a word in there that has special resonance to option 2. And then we also got the little chandelier crystal here, which to me is about getting to the point and bringing in clarity, as well as seeing value in the connection. It's also a symbol of elegance as well. This person could be viewing you as an elegant person, but they want to bring clarity in this connection. I feel like they have experienced clarity around this connection and what it means to them as well. I will talk about that in the extended, so the link for that will be down below in the description box. If you feel drawn to, please follow me over there. We'll pull some more tarot cards and more oracle cards, more messages cards. So if not, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe if you would, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome option 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope everybody's doing well. So this is the How Do They Feel For You reading. This week's How Do They Feel For You. So I've got the tarot cards pre-shuffled, and then I will pull messages from your person / notes from your beloved at the end of the video, as well as some oracle cards and some charms. So first card out is the 8 of Swords. So this is air sign energy. Then we've got more air sign energy with the 5 of Swords. Okay. And finally we've got the 9 of Wands, fire sign energy. Okay, so what I'm getting, option 3 for you so far, just like right off the bat, is I know there's a lot of Swords energy, and anybody who knows anything about tarot would probably think this isn't such a great lineup, but it does actually get better. Okay, this person, they do have feelings for you. They wouldn't be all up in their head like this if they didn't. But they are trying to figure out how to navigate your connection without appearing awkward or weird. Okay. They do want to be in this connection with you, but they are very self-conscious as a person, and they just feel self-conscious towards this connection. So probably it's due to self-worth issues. Okay, this is a card about anxiety. So I feel like this is something to do with self-worth issues. And this card did come out in option 2, which, like I said before, there's usually a connection between all 3 options in my readings. They're not all entirely the same, but if you feel drawn to, if you were on the fence between 2 and 3, maybe watch 2. But this reading is different. It is a little different. So they're feeling anxiety about the situation. At the very least, they're feeling self-conscious, and like I said, they have some self-worth issues, I feel, and that's backed up by the 5 of Swords. So if they're not approaching you or taking action towards you, if they're not communicating with you, it's because they care too much about what other people think. And that card, I pulled notes from your beloved, and while I was flipping, I pulled on camera that card that talks about this person saying, I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what other people think. And this is coming through in this reading as well. So they don't want to look stupid, or they don't want to look awkward, they don't want to look weird. And if they're not approaching you, this is the reason why. And it's also about them not being ready to face some truth. They're more comfortable lying to themselves. I feel like this person's lying to themselves, being dishonest with themselves in some way. So yeah, the card, it says, it's all fun and sex games until you have to pee, which I agree. But anyhow, this is the mood deck for anybody that's interested. Anxiety, and being dishonest with themselves. So what does that amount to for you, and towards their feelings towards you? Them behaving like a jerk. Okay, so this card says, aw, what's the matter, guys? Don't like getting your ass beat? Come on, bros, let's go to brunch. And the friends are saying, you're a dick, Gary. So I feel like you're the one saying you're a dick because this guy's behaving like one. I'm getting this image from from the movie Grease, because you guys know that I channel a lot through their songs and music and movies. And now I'm with this card, I'm feeling like Danny Zuko from Grease, you know, John Travolta's character, where he is in love with Olivia Newton-John, right? And then they see each other after expecting to never see each other again. They happen to be at the same school, and she comes up to him all excited, and then he's all excited to see her, but then his cool ass friends are like giving him the look like, what are you doing? Like, calm down. Like, they're a disapproving look. And then he changes his whole demeanor and is like, you know, being a jerk, basically trying to front and show off for his friends, seem cool, like he doesn't care that much. And she's like, Danny, what's wrong with you? And he's like, that's my name, don't wear it out. And he's just being stupid, basically. And so if this is the energies I'm getting from your person, so that's a pretty specific message. If that part doesn't resonate, don't take it, but it'll resonate for somebody. There might be other messages here that resonate for you. So this energy here is that this person, they feel like playing mind games with you, okay? Like they're playing hard to get right now. Just whatever makes them feel like they have the upper hand, that's what they feel like doing right now. So they feel like playing too much. They're playing too much and not taking this connection seriously, okay? Or this could even be past energies. But I still feel that they feel this way. You know, and it's because they care too much what other people think. It is because they have these anxiety issues, and I feel like you make them nervous. You make them anxious. You give them butterflies or something, and this is how they handle it. They're emotionally immature. They don't know how to handle it. And so yeah, at present, unfortunately, they are not taking the connection seriously, and they're just doing whatever it takes to appear cool and like they have the upper hand in the situation. But that's not their real intentions. I don't feel like that's their real feelings. Like, they're just awkward with you, okay? So for some of them, I feel like it's not malicious. Like, they're not trying to be malicious here. Option 3, this is just outright ignorance on your person's part about how to navigate an adult relationship and how to navigate their emotions, because they most definitely do have them for you, okay? So they could have run you off, you could have walked away, they could have played games with you trying to protect their heart. Some did it maybe to avoid making a decision, but I feel like mostly they just wanted to have the upper hand, protect their heart and appear cool, and you know, they ended up making you go away and pushing you away, and now they're in this energy, the wounded warrior. And this card says you should see the other guys. So still talking shit, even though he's all alone, because he pushed everyone away with his bad attitude and his mind games. And he's got his walls up because he's sure he's going to get retribution at any time somebody's going to come for him, you know. Which is probably what he deserves. He's waiting for his karma. But also I feel like he's learning, okay? But he or she, because, you know, I channel as a feminine, I say he a lot. Just apply the pronoun that fits for your situation. They go off. So your person's gone off and isolated themselves, you know. They're staying behind boundaries that they've built to guard their fragile hearts, their fragile egos, and they're feeling tired of their own shit, I think. They're feeling tired of the love game and of themselves and their own anxieties. And they're still watching for you, though. If you look at this person looking over his shoulder, okay? And partly that's because they expect you to come up... They expect you to come up and sideswipe them because, you know, for one thing, they are paranoid and have trust issues. And partly, you know, they're just trying to keep an eye on you because they care about you. They have feelings for you. And I feel like this person attracts conflicts because they believe that, you know, the best way to learn and to get stronger is through battling, okay? So this person could have Aries, or the Chiron, the asteroid Chiron in Aries, or there's some other energy in their makeup that makes them feel like the only way they can get ahead or learn their lessons, the only way they can show their strength is by battling. And so they attract battles, which isn't always necessary. And as a result, they're coming across as borderline neurotic and paranoid, and they're paranoid about you. And so this is how they're feeling, okay? So let me get the emotional barometer out and go ahead and think about your person, angel spirits and guides for those who've chosen option 3. How is this person feeling towards them right now? Envious. So for whatever reason your person is feeling envious. That's interesting. Maybe you know what that's pertaining to. They drove you off. Maybe you went off with somebody else, or they're just envious because they can't be with you, or they're not talking to you. And it's their own fault, and they have no one to blame for that. So let's get some messages of love, oracle cards. If this reading is resonating and you know what it's pertaining to, could you fill me in and let me know in the comment section down below? I'd appreciate that. And also, thank you to my subscribers, those of you who've remained subscribed to me. I appreciate you. And to my new subscribers, I appreciate you as well. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It does support the channel. You can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video too, if you'd like to. That would be great. So for option 3, messages of love oracle cards, can we get clarification on this reading, please? How does their person feel for them? That one kind of wanted to come out. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Watching over their shoulder, longing for the person they drove away. Well, what do they expect? Fate. This is a destined partnership. And put away the computer, working less. Having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So, and maybe this person is just way too serious about life. Maybe they're really working on something, dedicated to their work, and that's their comfort zone. And so they don't know how to have fun. They don't know how to have fun. They think having fun is acting like a jerk. Maybe that works with their friends and it's acceptable with their friends, but it's not acceptable with a love partner. There are other ways you guys can have fun that would strengthen the relationship. But you guys are on different pages. It says, you and this person don't share the same vision. So you definitely don't have the same kind of style when it comes to having fun. You have very different ideas about that, evidently. And let's get a love oracle card for overall clarity and guidance on this reading. For option 3, how does this person feel for them? Does option 3's person feel for them, please? Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So yeah, like I said, this person does have feelings for you. They're just trying to navigate your connection without appearing awkward and weird, because this is all very new to them. I feel like, at the bottom of the deck we have self-indulgence. This is a self-indulgent person. They're used to just doing, kind of what they want, and getting away with it. Focus on self-worth. I did say that this person has some self-worth issues that lead them to behave the way that they do. Pretty bad anxiety too. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay? But they do send you their kisses. Their soul does love you. Their human self is having a lot of trouble, showing that affection appropriately, but they have a lot of self-work to do. you know, on their shadow work. So let's get notes from your beloved here. And then after this, I will pull some charms. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have chosen option 3, what would their person say to them if they were here right now? Wow. I can't breathe without you. I feel like their anxiety is ever present. They have anxiety when you're around. They have anxiety when you're not around. I feel like it's worse when you're not around. You look like an angel. I'm ready to take responsibility. Give me another chance. So that's what they're saying. They're saying they're you know, ready to take responsibility and they want another chance. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got, I lose sleep at night thinking about you and listening for the phone. So I feel like this person's hoping that you're going to text them, message them, or call them. And even if you're past that point, they still stay up, you know, late at night, lose sleep thinking about you. Okay? So let's get some charms. First I'm going to show, see what we get from the Scrabble bag. Just a few letters here. A couple more. I always say a few and then I pull a couple more. So these could be initials for you or your person or something related. Somebody take MCT oil. We got MCT, UN, J, and I. So yeah, this could be initials for somebody. It doesn't have to be. It can still resonate even if it's not. And let's get some charms. For option 3. How does our person feel for them? Lots of little charms, I think. We've got chaos is how I learn. Okay, so that's a little bit like what I was saying. This person feels like they need to be in a battle in order to learn or get stronger. Then we've got we want to ingest some mild poison. So maybe you guys like to drink together. Maybe your person's a drinker. They'd like to take you out for a drink. Then we've got this little witch charm. Somebody could be born around Halloween, like Halloween, or that time of year has special significance, or maybe something will happen around then. Got this little sweet pink bow. Could be wanting to give you a gift. Could be a very feminine person or a girly person if the person is a feminine, or I guess even if they're not, have that side to them, a real sweetness to them. And I see that's true because we've also got this little ballerina here that could want to go dancing with you. They could have a little girl, or this could be their inner child here. Again, that just validates what I said about this person does have a sweetness to them. We've got this little yellow solitaire ring here. So yellow's for the month of November. That could have significance for somebody. Also, that could represent an engagement or a promise ring. Some of you could have gotten to that level, or that could be a potential for you in the future, because we've got the stairs here. So there's some steps that you guys need to take to get to where you want to be, to elevate this to the next level. To make progress, it's going to take some work. Stair climber. Somebody uses a stair climber and takes MCT oil. Then we've got this little eyeball here. So googly eye, this person is watching you, keeping an eye on you, but we already knew that, right? We saw that. We've got peace. They want to make peace in this connection. Got a little black cat here. So this black cat's got its eyes wide open, so I feel like this person, they feel like they're out in the cold, right? They're the odd man out. And they feel like they're the black sheep, in this case the black cat, and they're watching you from a distance. And also I feel that you know, they feel like they're misunderstood, and I feel like in some ways they actually are misunderstood, but I understand why they would be. Then we have the Tree of Life. This is the Tree of Life here. So this person is a member of your soul family. The soul tree has branches, and you guys could be on the same branch, right? So that's why you feel so close. You know, we all have a bunch of soulmates. This is symbolic of soulmates to me, because we all have a bunch of soulmates that we meet that are meant to teach us things. Some of those soulmates are closer. Some of them are on the same branch, so we feel much more connected to them. Others of them are over here. And so it takes a little bit longer for us to understand them or to learn their lessons. But what it is. This person's kind of a joker. This kind of reminds me of this little diamond, little red. It looks like it's something that would be on a joker's hat or a court jester's hat or uniform, costume, I guess you would say. We've got fearless. I think there is something about this person that is fearless, but fearless in a foolish kind of way. We've got a chain. I feel this person does feel chained to you. Maybe you feel chained to them. You are connected, though. It's a quality connection, I think. We've got an acorn. So, you know, it could be just what they feel that they need to get them through the winter, right? Squirrels gather acorns, and that squirrel is a good symbol for your person, because I feel they have squirrely energy or anxiety, even if they don't show it on the outside. I feel like it's just under the surface. And so, yeah, they're a little bit squirrely in their energy, a little anxious. Squirrels tend to be anxious, and but they do value you, though. Family. This is your soul family. This person could have a family with you. You could have a little girl with them. They could want that, or you know, you guys are related. Not related, but you know them through, or you guys know each other's family. Maybe. We've got an apple here. So red is, you know, about passion. I feel this person feels passion for you. Also, they feel like you're healthier than they are, that you're more wholesome than they are. But I feel like they have a part of them that is very sweet. They're not good at showing it, though. And then we've got this little cherub with the banjo or the guitar. So somebody could play a musical instrument, or you guys like the same kind of music, or this. Or Spirit is bringing you messages from this person through music. Those are all possibilities as well. So if you'd like to follow me over to the extended, please do so. The link for that will be in the description box below. And then I'm going to pull some more messages from your person, more tarot, more oracle cards. I think you would want to follow me over there, option 3, because I feel like you're going to be surprised with the way that this ends up, just from what I've seen so far from the tarot cards I've already pulled. But if not, that's fine. I hope it did resonate, was helpful in some way, and if you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that as well, and I'll talk to you next time.